Hear ye, this is Lord Potato, and this is what if Boruto had legendary and mythical creatures that he can summon. Yeah, I forgot to put that. But whatever. So, let me explain so let me go into where this is actually going to be taking place. So it's gonna be taking place after Boruto fought against Null and of course told class rep and blah blah blah. Well, class rep after her whole incident with Null and all that. And yeah. So the incident when Boruto, he's gonna have these summoning creatures. Actually, it's not Null and all that. It's actually gonna be starting in the beginning where Boruto thought he unlocked his no. So let me explain how Ashley's gonna blah blah blah. I fucked it up multiple times. So yeah, this is gonna happen between where Boruto, he was wondering how to summon creatures and all that, and he had an argument with his father and all that about some things, and Boruto was super saddened. So of course Boruto went into the forest, just the forest outside the village. Now of course no almost look over Boruto because they don't think Boruto's that much of a problem, care that much. So of course when Boruto was in the forest, he went into a cave because it did get out dark and there was a lot of animals out there. So yeah, he got into a cave. He didn't really want to go back home or anything. So of course when he was in this cave, he was just looking around. Of course he doesn't have any jutsus or anything to kinda be able to, I don't know, use fire jutsu to see anything. But he couldn't see until he hit a wall. He kinda put his hand on it, and what happened was, it opened. Well, Boruto was super confused on what the hell just happened, but yeah. Okay, I didn't mention where this what's called Boruto take place. So I kind of said, before the whole Newton and all that, before class rep going almost rogue or whatever, not roguish, but yeah, sort of close to the whole entrance exam, kind of meeting Misky and all that, but yeah, sort of around there. So yeah. Boruto, he is just in this cave. He tapped into a wall. He thought it was a wall, but it started moving. It actually became a door because it split in half and moved, what's called left and right. Well, two of them. Of course, Boruto was confused, and when he walked in, he saw, there was actually fire splitting up. So Boruto was confused what the hell this place is. Now, Boruto is looking around and he sees a scroll in the middle. And sort of a red, a red twist, sort of, a red spear with a very symbol of the Uzumaki. Now, Boruto does not know about the Uzumaki, but that was, I explained very good. But yeah, Boruto, he doesn't have red hair yet, okay? If you were wondering if he's gonna have red hair, yes, he's gonna have red hair, just he still has blonde hair. I'll explain how that will work later. So Boruto goes up, to the scroll, and when he touches it, about 6 weapons around Boruto when he touched the scroll appeared. A scythe, a blue silverish scythe kinda appeared on one of them. A two white tontos appeared in another. A reddish, looks like it was flaming sword appeared another one. An axe that looks like it was, sort of split. It was sort of like it had a line in well, and the staff and all that, and on the blade, it was an axe. So yeah, the blade kind of had into split into two different looking like one, well, not two, no. It was an axe. It was a one-handed axe that was, well, there was two of them, and one either had a moon crest and the other one had a sun crest. There was a, well, there was a reaper, a black, well, reaper sword and all that. And the last one is, well, a purple katana with a glow around it. Boruto was confused, so when he kind of puts back the scroll on it, on back to the pedestal and all that, the swords, well, the weapons don't disappear. Boruto was confused. So instead of reading the scroll, what's inside the scroll, he goes up to the weapons. Well, he picks up one of the weapons, and it's a purple weapon, since he kind of likes purple. And when he kind of just grabs it, nothing really happens until, well, something really happens to his hand. He picked it up with his left hand, and the sword kind of became symbols until, well, Boruto's, well, hand. His hand kind of made a seal, which the sword kind of got sealed into. And there was a rumbling noise. Now, something happened with where it was at, the weapon at. Something pops up. It was a scroll. Now, Boruto cannot understand why there was a scroll, but he kind of just picks it up and wonder what the hell this is. And so he just opens it, and it's a summoning scroll, a summoning seal scroll. He reads to who actually signed this, and the first person to actually sign this was named Kazu Uzumaki. Second, Kushina Uzumaki. Now, I should mention one thing. Naruto never mentioned anything about his his mother. So Boruto does not know who Kushina Uzumaki is. Everyone knows about, well, Minato Uzumaki, well, not Uzumaki, Minato Namikaze. So what Boruto does is, well, he has heard about like the whole summoning contracts and all that. So he bites on his thumb and, well, kind of signs the summoning contract. And then he says summoning style. And when he reads the words, because he was still reading it, doing these hand signs and all that, summoning style, dragon? Something happens. And, well, he was far away from the weapons and all that. And something happens. And also this place is a very large place. A purple dragon appeared. And the purple dragon just looks at, well, Boruto. The purple dragon is actually, well, the leader for the dragon clan. The dragon just says, "Who are you?" And Boruto says, Boruto Uzumaki. And the dragon says, "Uzumaki. Are you related to Kushina Uzumaki?" Boruto says, I don't know. My father's an Uzumaki, and my grandfather was an Namikaze. He never said anything about my grandmother. And, the dragon says, "Interesting. I see no lies from you. You do smell sort of familiar to that of, well, my original owner, Kushina Uzumaki. She died. Well, I never knew how she died, but I would have killed the person who actually killed her." And Boruto says, so who are you anyway? The dragon says, "My name is Kradon, the dragon. I am from the dragon clan. I am actually the leader of the dragons." And Boruto says, I see. So Boruto says, are you gonna try to eat me or something? The dragon laughs. He's like, "Nice one, kid. No. I'm just wondering." Wait a minute. He looks around. He sees the Uzumaki symbol on the pedestal and all that. And he sees the other weapons. He sees one well, space that kinda just has an empty. Then he sees a scroll and looks at Bartle. First of all, you must be having a special connection to Kushina Uzumaki. Either you're her grandchild and you are able to actually summon us because there's actually a special contract between, well, us. And Bartle says, the dragons? No, you moron. I'm talking about the other weapons you haven't select. And Bartle says, what kind of special contract? Either all of them says that they have, well, the original user, Kazun Uzumaki. No, Barto says, who's Kazun Uzumaki? Kushina's father. He was a very great man. He had multiple mythical and legendary creatures with him. And Kushina, well, she only had 6. And Barto says, interesting. And so Barto said, then what do you mean? Do I not have enough chakra to summon them all? The dragon laughs again. Ha ha ha. Kid, no, that's not the reason. Some people can summon us, but there's one in one contract they must have. They must have either the blood, well, the blood of the user who can actually we made a contract to, Kazu Uzumaki, and of course his wife could not summon us because we only made a contract for him. And if Kushina Uzumaki was someone that can actually summon us, she only picked 6 of us, so yeah. She only picked 6 of the different summoning scrolls from her father. And of course, since you actually managed to summon me, that just gives me more the idea that you are, well, the grandson of Kushina Uzumaki and the grandson, the great grandson of Kazu Uzumaki. And Barto says, oh, but that doesn't make me understand why you have blonde hair. You look more like your, well, grandfather. Well, not grandfather. Your supposed grandfather from your grandmother. Yeah, he was Minato Namikaze. I'm guessing those genes kind of didn't mutate into you having red hair. But you do have the contract bloodline to actually summon us. Now, of course, Kushina never decided to ever tell her, well, husband named Minato Namikaze about her contracts and all that. And it seems like when she died, she couldn't tell Naruto. But how did you get here? Naruto says, well, it started raining outside of cave, so I got in here and just kind of stayed here for a while and then kind of wandered around here and opened this on accident, even though it's super dark and I already have 5 juices. The dragon says, interesting. Well, then kid, so you are the new, well, not master, the new contract summoner towards the Dragon Clan. Go summon the others. And Barto says, wait, the others? The other 6, well, not 6 weapons, the other 5 weapons you see. So Barto goes up to the, well, black looking sword, the black katana. It's black from the sheath and black from the handle and all that. Barto just takes it, and what happened to what's called the other weapon is Barto still has it. It's just Barto grab it with his right hand, and that another seal what pops up. It is a scroll that's fully black, and Barto says, ooh, you must have actually got someone. If I can remember right, who did you get? Barto opens it, and it says Kazu Uzumaki, Kushina Uzumaki, blank. And of course, Barto bites his thumb, bleeds again, does the heal summoning thing, and it says summoning style. Black Panther? Ah, yes, the Black Panther. A giant Black Panther appeared Of course, it's the same size as the dragon. And the Black Panther says, Where the hell am I? Karun, Karun the dragon? Why the hell are you here? Well, is that really to treat an old friend of yours? And the Black Panther says, Fuck you, I can give a shit less about being here. Why am I here? Is Kushina here? I hope she's alive. The last time I heard of her was over about, I don't remember, 30 years ago. I'm gonna say that because I don't remember how old, what's called Naruto is. Wasn't he like 33 or something? Yeah, something like that. So yeah. Now, of course, the Black Panther says, Where is she? It's been 33 years ago. If she's still alive, I'm amazed that she can actually summon us. The dragon, Karu the dragon, I think that's what I call him, Karu the dragon, says, You idiot. She didn't summon us, but her grandson did. And the Black Panther, the grandson? Wait, she had a son? No shit, dumbass. He was only blonde hair. This kid is also blonde hair, but at least he can actually summon us, knowing that, well, I already explained to him who his grandmother is. And Boruto just waves at the Black Panther and says, Hello. And the Black Panther says, He does smell like her. Interesting. Not the Black Panther. The Boruto goes, Oh, thank you, I guess so. The Black Panther says, My name is Zakren the Black Panther from the Black Panther clan. And Boruto says, so what do I do with the swords? I don't know where to put them. And but Karazu, did I say Karazu? No, Karazu the dragon and Zakro the Black Panther just says, we'll seal them in your sealing tags in your arms. Boruto says, I didn't even know where the hell that came from. And of course, the dragon says, just put chakra until that sword so it can actually seal into that place. So of course Boruto does it, and the seal glows purple on his left hand. Well, not left hand, left arm. And of course the sword gets sucked into it. And of course channels chakra into his right hand, and that seal that he had on his right hand glows darker than black. So yeah, it just sucks in that black sword. And Boruto says, so if I channel chakra again, I can actually summon it. You gotta be thinking of the special weapon, because you are gonna have 4 more. Boruto says, okay. So Boruto goes up to the 2 Tontos. The Tontos of, the white Tontos. Now Boruto grabs him with both of his, right hand, left hand. And a scroll kind of pops up. Of course, Boruto channels chakra towards his right hand, because that was the only sort of seal that kind of just popped up in his right hand. So of course, both swords kind of get sucked in and all that. And he opens the scroll. He does the whole bite thing, bleeds, do the contract for it, and Boruto Uzumaki. It does say Kazu Uzumaki and Kushina Uzumaki, and now Boruto Uzumaki. Boruto goes, summoning style. Now, why the hell do I keep saying summoning contract? Summoning style. And a giant white tiger pops up, the same size as the Black Panther and the dragon. The white tiger goes, where am I? Now, the white tiger is going to be called Alabaran, the white tiger, Alabaran white tiger. The white tiger says, Karu and Zokron, Black Panther and Dragon, why the hell are you 2 here? Is Kushina here? I haven't seen her for 33 years. Or is it Kazu? And they said, not Kazu, Kazuru? I think that's what I call the grandfather. Of course, the white tiger goes, I smell her. And they say, no, you smell her grandson, you dumbass. And Alabama goes, what did you just call me, you bastards? He sees Boruto, and Boruto just waves. And of course, Alabama just says, interesting, you are the new summoning contract. and you must have the blood of Kushina. Good, good. I miss her a lot, and I hope you become a good summoner for us. Now, Kazu the dragon just say, Boruto go on with the others, other weapons. So of course Boruto picks up the 2 axes, and he can actually lift them up pretty well. They're only a 1-hand axe. His left arm pops up with the seal with a moon and sun crest on the seal, and both kind of weapons kind of go into it. Now, another scroll comes up, Boruto signs it and all that, and Boruto says, summoning style, lion. Yeah, the only thing lion. And a lion appears, and it's only the moon lion. Because, well, it's dark, and, well, the sun lion isn't going to come out. Because there's 2 different types. The moon lion and the sun lion. I mean, yeah. Moon lion says, Kushina, Kazu, Uzumaki, Karazu. The lion noticed the other, 3 and says, she's not here, isn't she? I'm guessing her grandson must have summoned us, or her son. The dragon, tiger, and Black Panther nodded at the lion, because the lion's pretty damn smart. And, the lion says, where is he? And Boruto says, I'm on top of you. I'm sorry about that. The lion's a little bit taller than the dragon, Black Panther, and tiger. And Boruto says, so fluffy though. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Mr. Lion. And the lion says, don't call me Mr. My name is Leon the Lion. And, Boruto says, Leon, sorry about that. Leon the Lion, no, it's fine, kid. You are still young. I can see that. I am not mean like the Black Panther, the White Tiger, or the Dragon. And they go, hey, motherfucker. And the lion kind of glares at them and says, okay, never mind. Now, the lion is a mythical creature. Of course, he's going to be stronger than the Dragon, White Tiger, and Black Panther. And so, Boruto goes up, towards the Flaming Sword. It's a katana, sort of a katana. It sort of has like this fire symbols on the sheath, and on top of it, it has more fire symbols. But of course, it has a handle where it's sort of fire and all that. It kind of curbs the fire and all that. And Boruto takes it, and where that one actually goes onto his left hand. And yeah, he just another scroll pops up, and of course Boruto can actually feel the heat from this scroll. So he bites it, and he has, summoned out Phoenix. Summoning style, Phoenix. And a Phoenix appear. I don't know why I say Phoenix. Now, Phoenix. The Phoenix goes, I am back? Kushina? Kazu? Wait. Oh, no. Who are you, blonde-haired kid? And the lion says, that is our new summoner. He is Kushina's son, or Kushina's grandson. And the, bird says, nice to meet you. What is your name? Boruto says, Boruto Uzumaki? Okay, my name is Frayo the Phoenix. And Boruto says, nice to meet you, Frayo the Phoenix. And Frayo says, my pleasure, young master. And of course, the Phoenix says, I am only a legendary type. Your last one must be a mythic type. What was he again? All of them said, I don't know, the legendary types like the Dragon, Black Panther, White Tiger, forgot who is the last summoning contract. So Boruto goes up to the last weapon, and that is a silverish white scythe. Silver bluish white scythe. And Boruto touches it, and of course he pulls on it, and of course it's his right hand that he got it with. And a seal kind of appeared, which another goes into it. Now of course when Boruto channels chakra into, yes, those seals will appear. Right now they all kind of just vanish and all that. Boruto asked why, and they said, just channel chakra and what weapon you want to think, and the seal will pop back up. Boruto nodded. And well, he pulls out the next, well, he got the next scroll. He, well, makes a contract with it, and Boruto says, Lavantovis? Wait, what the hell is that? The creature said, oh, how tall was he again? What? Because they can't remember. The lion was the only one to actually remember who this person is. And there was sort of a pool of water in like the cave, since the cave was pretty large and all that. It was spacious and all that. And the lion says, go to the water. The last creature, or the last animal summoning contract you have is a water type. So you need to go to that water and summon him, because he will hate you if you don't summon him. The lion said. And the legendary creature says, blink, blink. Wait, he's a water one? We haven't actually seen him that much. The lion said, no, but I have met him. Since we aren't, well, how should I say, in the same class of league, since I am in the mythical type class, and yeah. The legendary creature said, oh, calm down. You can't be that strong. The lion glares at them. They all say, okay, never mind. And so Boruto goes to the water and says, summoning style, Levantovis. And a giant poof happened. And of course, a roar happens. Now, this Levantovis is at least the same size as the lion, and none of the other, summoning legendary creatures. I should also mention the Phoenix is also the same size as the dragon and the others. Now, this giant creature has 4 eyes. They're all slicked and all that. Has sort of blue and, well, a blue glow with his eyes and all that. And also around his body. But all the scales around his body is silver. And he looked at Boruto, the one who summoned him, and said, well, that is interesting. You must be the new summoning contract for us, creatures, or animals you would like to call. I mostly call us creatures, whatever. But, you must be the grandson of Kushina Uzumaki, and not the son of, well, yeah, her. The grandson. Now, interesting. Your name is, what is it? Boruto says, Boruto Uzumaki? And Levanto says, interesting. My name is Levi the Levante. And Boruto says, nice to meet you, Levi. Levi says, Now, the lion, how you doing? It's been a while. The lion said, I'm doing pretty good. Interesting. And you already have taken our weapons, and all that. And I guess I was the last one. I'm a little irritated that I was the last one instead of these legendary creatures being below me and being the last couple ones. And they said, why not below you, you freaking giant serpent? And the serpent looks at them and says, you want to really try that white tiger? Abrayo, the white tiger, I forgot what I call him. A barrier, the white tiger. The white tiger says, never mind, continue. And so, Levi, the Levante, said, Boruto, it seems that you are a little trouble, and why your father, or, yeah, I'm guessing your father didn't tell you about your grandmother, Kushina Uzumaki. Well, either Kushina really didn't tell him neither nothing, or her husband anything about anything she has done and all that, and what her grandfather has done or anything, for probably a good reason. She didn't want to, well, either make her son into the biggest enemy of the whole world and all that, which I'm guessing he already did it, because I feel like he had a summoning contract with the, what again? Boruto says with the toads, I think that's what it's called. The legendary and mythical creatures nodded and said, the toads. The toads are one of the common the three common creatures of all, every other creatures, summoning creatures. The toads, the slugs, and the snakes. Now, first of all, don't count me as a damn snake, Levi said. I am not a snake. I am a serpent. A serpent. I am a type of serpent, but I'm also a type of dragon. I am like that. But don't count me as a snake. I am not a damn snake. Now, of course, I have my own clan, the Legendary clan. Everyone has their own clan. So just don't channel a lot of chakra, and you can summon, sort of other version of us. Not really other versions, but other of our clan. Smaller to medium to all that. We're mostly the bosses of our clans. And we will help you in battle if you need us. Now, you have 6 of us. Same like your grandmother had 6 of us. Your grandfather, great-grandfather, had about 18 in total of us. Some of them were legendary, some of them were I think he only had 2 rare, and also extremely rare creatures, and also, some mystic types. Now, we don't know where your grandfather has put those scrolls at. All we know that Kushina picked, 6 of us. We don't know what happened. We kind of know what happened to him. He died because of how the whirlpool was attacked by the cloud and the stone, and also, we're guessing the leaf because the leaf didn't help us. So yeah, and Boruto nodded. He says, interesting. Boruto says, okay, I'm gonna go read that scroll right there. And all of them kind of faceplant. They say, you didn't read it? Boruto says, no, not really. I got very interested in the purple sword. The purple dragon says, huh? Suck it, suckers. Purple must be his favorite color. They say, ugh. Why purple out of all colors? Boruto says, it's a cool color. Leave me alone. And Boruto reads the scroll. The scroll says, dear son, or anyone, or my grandson. I don't know if my son has a grandson, Kushina said. It's kind of sheepish when she was writing this. She was talking about whoever finds this, and it's a descendant of, my family, or, yeah, you get the point, Uzumaki, or mostly my family. Whoever finds this, and has the blood of me, Kushina Uzumaki, you are able to summon these creatures. If my son doesn't find this, then that means he's an idiot and he got that trait from, his father, Minato Namikaze. Now, the scroll cannot really be open unless you're Uzumaki, or, Kushina's, related to Kushina and all that. So, yeah, he was probably an idiot and didn't find this. But, if it's someone that probably found this, beat the crap out of your freaking fathers. I don't give a crap if Naruto's the damn Hokage. Beat the crap out of him. And, Boruto kind of chuckles on that. He kind of laughs because his grandmother was pretty funny and all. Now, if you are able to actually summon the 2 mythical creatures and the 4 legendaries, and has, accepted you and all that, you are able to become way stronger with these 6. They are gonna be training you in, the ways of their clan. Either a tiger, panther, lion, levantuous, phoenix, dragon. They can all train you in taijutsu, genjutsu, funjutsu. Some can actually teach them funjutsu, not really money. What's it called? It was funjutsu, genjutsu, taijutsu, ninjutsu. Any type of jutsus you will probably need. Now, the 6 weapons you might have seen all went into you, right? Those weapons are actually, very powerful. They are able to either be activated in a special time, or whenever you're going to need them, or whenever you think about it, okay? You just got to think and which one you want to pop out. Got it. What else do I need to tell you? Kushina, said. Ah, yes. There is something called the Uzumaki necklace. The Uzumaki necklace. The Uzumaki necklace was a, necklace I made and a seal that was on it. That has, potentially all my, chakra in it. Just in case I died, that will be in the Uzumaki compound. Unless, Naruto, if you're reading this, found it. But if you haven't and someone else found it, if Naruto found it, then go find it and, take it away from him or whatever. Because I don't think he's ever going to be able to wear it or whatever. The Uzumaki necklace is has the whirlpool symbol in the middle. It's like crystallized ruby in it. And also some how should I say? Okay, so it looks similar to this. And of course, the red was actually ruby and the black was actually, black diamond. And around it was silver. So of course Boruto was interested in these necklaces. Now, when he was interested in the necklaces and all that, he was thinking, not necklaces, necklace. He was saying, where have I seen that? Because he even showed a little picture of it. Kushina wasn't that great, trying all that, but she kind of did decent for it. So yeah, the two mythical creatures / the other 4 kind of just look at it and say, yeah, we have seen her wear it, but we don't know where she put it. And Boruto says, okay, maybe I'll look around the village. And Boruto kind of still hears kind of thunder in the far distance and says, I also said in the scroll, this is what you will find. And if you find it, channel chakra to it. You will get a surprise. Ding. This is Sayonara from Kushina Uzumaki. Bye-bye. And good luck on your journey to become the greatest Uzumaki again. Or whatever title you would like to have. Boruto says, I really want to actually see, to know my grandmother more, but my dad is too much of a dumbass. Interesting. And he still hears thunder out there. He's like, I'm not going out there. So he looks at the 6 creatures and saying, would you train me for a little bit? The creature said, 2 of them already says, nope, we will train you later. And that is, the white tiger already left. The black panther, he decides to stay. The dragon, he decides to stay. The phoenix says, bye, I'm gonna go back to my kingdom. The lion decides to stay, and the Levanteris decides to leave. So, of course, 3 decides to leave, 3 of them decides to stay. The lion, black panther, and dragon stayed, while the white tiger, Levanteris, and phoenix decide to leave. So, yeah. Boruto says, okay, so what do I train? The lion says, we actually gotta know what your infinities are. And, let me, think about it. How will you learn how to know your infinities? The dragon says, use some of that chakra paper that's underneath the, what's called, there was some chakra paper underneath the, what's called, where the scroll was at and all that. And Boruto says, that's interesting, convenient and all. And they said, good, at least channel chakra into it. So when Boruto decides to, channel chakra, it splits into multiple pieces. One side decides to turn just fully sober, and another side went water. There's 2 sides that kind of just, split into multiple pieces, kind of went into water and silver, 2 pieces. One actually decides to burn, and, burn in very hot temperature, and also turn blue. Another decides to, burn, looking like it's the sun, and also the sun crest on the paper and then burned away, and it kind of looked like it did like a moon's a moon, and it kind of got wet, and then just died out of there. And then it was earth, yeah, just crumble and all that. Lightning crackle, fire burn, water crinkle. I think I'm saying it right. And when that cut, so yeah, there he had all 5 infinities. Next is, well, it burned purple, and of course, with a dragon. And the last one, well, darkness just covered it and just disappeared. And they said, huh, that's very fast. It looks like you already have all of our special abilities. Sort of. Not really all of our special abilities, but some of our special abilities into your chakra necro already. Interesting. Whatever. Well, it looks like you have some of us. Some of our abilities now. So, of course, the dragon decides to train Boruto into shooting fire out of his mouth without, well, using any hand signs. Boruto took way too long, and sometimes he kind of burned his mouth and all that. But yeah, he shoot purple fire from his mouth while doing it in hand signs. Now, of course, that was just a ability that the dragon kind of showed him. But Boruto had to be in a sort of sage mode, sort of type. So yeah, he also did train with the sword that he has from the dragon and all that. A purple sword. And black and all that. And slice through multiple things. Of course, the Black Panther teach him in a style that you must be able to see in the night. Boruto kind of channeled chakra to his eyes, but that was nature chakra. And he kind of has a, well, greenish slick eye. That's basically the Black Panther's eye. He can see into the dark. Night vision mode. Very overpowered. He can do taijutsu into it. So yeah, the Black Panther teach him in that. The lion said, well, I have to teach you in the morning and night. So I'll only be able to teach you the night stance and fighting style. So of course, Boruto learns how to fight in like a night stance and all that. And yeah. Now of course, Boruto got very tired after training so long that he decided to fall asleep. And of course, all of them, well, except for the lion, he decided to stay. And, well, all of them, the last two, the dragon and Black Panther, just poofed away. Now, the lion stayed, waiting for Boruto to wake up. Now, Boruto, he wakes up the next day and says, yeah, what the heck just happened? Well, the lion says, you trained so long. Boruto freaked out and said, oh, it's you, Leon, the lion. Why did you stay? The lion said, cuz it's better if no bandits were able to find this place. Now, Boruto, since you are able to train in 3 types and all that we have trained you, styles, don't show them towards your father because he will be suspicious. Now, still, find the necklace that your grandmother has left you, and also, well, keep training and using, well, nature chakra. Also, don't show anyone about your weapons, or that you already know about your mother. If your father finds out that you already know about your grandmother, it's pretty bad. We don't actually know if he actually did it on purpose or an accident that he didn't tell you. Boruto says, okay. And, the lion said, oh, that reminds me. Seal up the door, by the way. Seal up this place. Also, if you really want to summon us, just put enough chakra for us to be summoned and all that. Not a lot, because you would probably summon one of our younger ones. But yeah. We also will, like, reverse summon you from this world to our world, if we need your help from anything. Or if you need, wanted to train in our, clan. And so so Boruto said, sure, thank you. The lion says, you're welcome. He poofs away, and Boruto kind of gets out of the cave, locks up the place by just touching it, and it just locks up again. It looks like a normal stone wall. Boruto said, no, that place, I didn't have any sleeping beds or anything, and my back hurts like hell. Well, time to get to his house. He gets to his house, And when he gets to his house, so of course, Boruto is now just going to his house, and Anbus are right now just looking everywhere for Boruto. Naruto was kind of scared of Hinata for not finding Boruto, and Naruto's kind of scared of going home. Boruto walks into his house. Of course, he sees no one there except for Hinawari and all that, just kind of coloring and all that, thinking maybe her big brother just kind of sleep, I don't know, in a, how should I say, burger place. That's what Hinawari is thinking about. Of course, Boruto says, "Hey, sis." Hinawari just says, "Brother, why did you sleep in a burger place?" And Boruto says, "Burger place? Ah, yes, yeah, that's where I slept." Not really, I kinda got lost in the forest and tried to look around. So yeah, and then I got tired and slept in the cave. Hinawari says, "Huh, that's interesting." Boruto said, "Yeah." Now, I should also mention one thing. The 6 different creatures did tell Boruto that they also have a connection where they can see through Boruto's eyes and also communicate to him if they want to talk to Boruto or just teach him some moves during battle or anything, or training. So yeah, I forgot to mention that, but yeah. So the tiger mentions, "Is this your sister or what?" And Boruto says, "Yes." "Will she be able to summon us?" Boruto says, "I don't know. I think she only wants to learn how to summon the toads from my father." And they said, "Okay. We're not good. Okay, I guess." And Boruto says, "Yeah. So, would I train later? Because I am tired as hell and that stone floor didn't actually help me." And they just not as sharp. Now, of course, not the next day, but not Kushina, what am I talking about? Hinata came back kind of tired and has dragged Naruto along to spend time with Hinawari just in case Boruto decides to, well, maybe the reason was because he ran away. Now, of course, Anbus are scared of Hinata and they aren't trying to fuck with that. But Boruto walks down and says, "Hey mother, how are you doing?" and all that. Hinata says, "Boruto, you're okay." Just hugs him and all that. And Naruto says, "See, he was fine. He didn't run away." Boruto says, "I can't breathe. It was all Naruto's fault." That's the last words he said. And Hinata turned around and says, "Naruto, if I heard my son right, it's all your fault, isn't it?" Glares at Naruto. Naruto starts fucking running. Kushina chases after him. All Anbu says, "Well, at least we don't need to worry about Boruto." The Anbu says, "But you know what we gotta worry about? Our Hokage not dying from his wife." They all ran up over there after them, but of course they are trying to piss off Hinata so they can die by the gentle fist. But yeah. Now, Boruto, he is just like weird. But the next day happens. And Boruto, I did say that he was sort of, he met Mitsuki and all that. At the time where he met Mitsuki and all that. Of course, the next day, Boruto shows up and everyone just looks at him and says, "We haven't seen you for, well, one day. What happened to you? For some reason, all Anbus were looking for you." "What did you do, Boruto?" Sadara said. Boruto says, "Nothing. Oh my days, I'm so tired." So, Mitsuki was the welcome party and all that, and same thing happens, and, well, the construction worker still gets possessed. Boruto sees this, and the creatures are saying, "What the fuck is this dojutsu?" Boruto says, "I have no clue. I can just see this dark-looking spirit." "That's dark chakra, you dumbass," the white tiger said. Boruto says, "I don't know what it means." Because Bernie even knew what chakra is, for sure. And they said, "Whatever. Kid, just go knock him out." So Boruto does. He goes up, dodging some attacks and all that from the possessed guy. And people are wondering, what did Boruto do in that one day? Because Boruto is dodging pretty fast. He's actually using his what's called not four legs, his legs and his arms to run like a not jaguar, a black panther, and dodge like a black panther. He even jumped pretty high to grab the guy, and what he does is just kick the guy in the face, and the guy gets knocked out. The spirit leaves him, and Boruto says, "Interesting." The Black Panther says, "Huh, I teach him that." And everyone was confused what the hell that Boruto just did. Boruto says, "Interesting." Rip that. I guess I can't really hide that. Meow. The Black Panther said, "I'm not a damn cat, I'm a panther." Jesus Christ. Boruto says, I didn't say meow to you, but I said meow to them, but yeah, you get the point. So, Sora says, "Boruto, what the hell was that?" Boruto says, "Meow." And Sora says, "You're not a cat. You're not what to call, what is that cat girl name again? Yeah. One in Boruto's class, I can't remember, but yeah. She says, "You're not her, okay? You're not from her clan, I don't think at all." Boruto kind of said, "Meow." And Sora says, "I will punch you in the face, Boruto." What? I'm just saying, I just love a technique that isn't a gentle fist, sort of run like a cat. So what if I did that? And the Black Panther says, "I am not a cat, I'm a goddamn panther." The dragon says, "Shut up." He can't really show his what's it called, what style that is anyway, because his father would question how he actually knows something like that. And the Black Panther says, "Whatever." So of course the place did collapse, and Shino just was suppressed. Same thing happened for Shino. He got possessed, and the next day happened. And of course Boruto, Shikadai, and Mitsuki were the ones to be called in and all that for extra lessons. Boruto says, "What the hell is happening?" Shikadai said, "I don't know what happened. Shino there told us to be here." Of course, Shino does say you will all die. So of course he sends bugs at Boruto, and Boruto dodged pretty fast. And of course, he's like right now running away from Shino and all that. And Shikadai's doing the same, with Mitsuki doing the same. Mitsuki did use wind side to blow the bugs away. And when they kind of got near a pond and all that, Shino did manage to attack Shikadai and Mitsuki, and Boruto was the only one being left. Now, Shikadai and Mitsuki were kind of out of chakra a little bit, but they can still see and what the hell's happening. But they can't really do anything to help Boruto. Boruto says, shit, what do I do? It's not night, there's no darkness, I can't do what's called Black Panther style, or the moon style for the lions. The dragon says, "Shoot fire, you dumbass!" And Boruto does it. Rah! He shoots purple flames at Shino. Shino blocks with his bugs, but his bugs are dying because of the massive heat. Now, purple flame is stronger than that of blue flames, but not strong enough to, the blue flames rivals that of the phoenix. So yeah, purple flames rivals that of a phoenix. So of course Shino gets hit with the purple flames and gets knocked back, and of course he has a bunch of burnt marks, and Boruto legit has to grab Shino and throw him into the water to cool him down. Then after Boruto pulls him up, he says, "Guys, you okay?" Shikadai and Mitsuki was like, "Bart, what the hell was that?" Boruto says, "Fire." Shikadai says, "That wasn't fire, purple fire." Shikadai says, "That is so fucking cool. How the hell do you have purple fire?" But I don't know, I was just saying fire started due to my mindscape, and I guess that's what I did. Now Mitsuki is a little troublesome about what Boruto just did. That wasn't just a normal fireball or a fire style at all. That was purple flames. And no one can use purple flames. Some people can use black flames, like the famous Sharingan that can use Amaterasu. Some people can use, some blue flames. like the Bijou, the two-tailed Bijou, who can use blue flames, and other people can just use normal red and orange flames. So yeah, he is confused what the hell that was. But they just ignore it, and Shino just wakes up and says, "Hey." Well, Shino just gets a "hey" from Boruto, and he was like, "Oh, hey, Boruto." Of course, now it's the afternoon. Shino did not get, well, re-signed or whatever. But Boruto was like talking to himself, was saying, "What the hell is this?" And Shikadai says, Boruto, are you there?" Boruto says, "Yeah, I'm here. What just happened?" Shikadai says, "You are spacing out. Are you okay?" Boruto says, "Yeah, I'm fine." So of course they heard a noise and they run towards, well, Chojo kind of having the creepy guy from the neck and all that. Class rep being there, Sadara. Of course, all of them were just like confused what the hell's happening. The shy kid was like, it was in Chojo and tried to confess towards what's it called, class rep. Of course, class rep just turns him down and he gets super sad and depressed and blah blah blah. And Boruto just says, "What the hell is happening?" And the, well, six, what's it called, different creatures was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this person? This man is having no fucking balls to do anything. The fuck are we watching?" The next day happened, and of course, Sumire still, well, class rep, still has those like creepy message from what's called the still shy guy or whatever. Boruto notices his presence super fast, but he only puts a shadow clone, so Shikadai and the others can be helped by, well, the shadow clone Boruto. Now Boruto goes up to go find this creepy guy or whatever. He can actually see the guy, even though the guy is invisible. Boruto has the eyes of a Black Panther. And the Black Panther can see anything in the dark, can also see, well, people being invisible. That's the skill I'm gonna give him. So yeah, Boruto sees him and he runs up to him. The guy was like, well, he can't see me, then gets punched in the face. He's like, "What the hell? How the hell did you find me?" Boruto says, that's none of your concern." Boruto has Genjutsu over his eyes. He can actually has the greenish slit eyes. The guy goes invisible again and tries to, well, attack Boruto and be invisible. Boruto knows where he's at and elbows him in the face. Boruto says, "Come on, dude, you're not that very slick in being getting away or anything." Of course, the guy tries to like punch against Boruto again. Boruto kicks him in the freaking stomach, knees him in the stomach, and then just hits him down. This guy is just coughing up blood now. He coughed up spit, but then blood, because Boruto hit him really hard. And of course, they were hearing this noise and all that, so they go and check what that noise was. They see Boruto beating up the guy, and of course, they say, "Wait, Boruto?" The Boruto that they were next to just pushed away. That was a clone. Boruto says, "What do you want? Don't you see I'm doing something? Don't worry, class rep. I get rid of him." And the guy says, "Get rid of me?" "Yeah, right." Tries to pull out kunai. Boruto grabs his hand, twisted it, letting go of the kunai. The guy did. Boruto grabs the kunai and was about to slit his throat off. Of course, everyone was kind of shocked with Boruto's skills. And of course, Sada was the one to actually do something and throw a shuriken at Boruto. Boruto dodges and says, "Sada, why are you throwing shurikens at me? I'm doing something for class rep. Since she did mostly a lot of things for us in our class. I get rid of her creepy stalker by murdering him." Now the guy is like getting afraid of Boruto, which the possessed ghost decided to leave him and all that. And it didn't drain her chakra a lot or anything. But Boruto says, "Don't worry, you'll be perfectly fine when I kill you." So of course the shadow leaves or anything. Boruto's eye didn't really show or anything at all because of his genjutsu. And of course, before he can be able to stab the guy, class rep says, "Stop, please." And the guy says, "Please don't kill me. Stop it. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that." Of course, Boruto says, "You said stop, class rep. I'll stop." Boruto lets go of the kunai and just walks away. people are kind of shocked with Boruto's attitude. Now, why Boruto's attitude is kind of changing is because, well, of the six, well, different creatures. First of all, Levi the Levantian told Boruto to, like, well, give no fucks about anyone around him and protect those who is close to him. So yeah, I'm not going into it. Levi just gave him some few words. So yeah, everyone else, all the other six creatures are, well, five creatures are looking at Levi. Levi saying, "What? The kid did good. Good job, kid." If he can clap, that's what he would be doing. But nah. Of course, Boruto's leaving and all that, and not really caring about anything. Now, of course, this is where Boruto went to sleep the next, day afternoon and all that. And he was talking about, why can I only be able to see that? Is it because of you guys? The sixth creature says, no, we aren't any part of that. We don't even know why the hell that is. Boruto wakes up in a dream. He sees Tomari or something, whatever his name is. And Boruto wakes up the next day. He sees his pure eye for the first time. All the creatures are confused what kind of dojutsu that is. And Boruto says, I got the Byakugan. And Levi the Levantian says, no, that's not the Byakugan. The Byakugan must be pale white as hell. And that means also around your eye, your pupil eye, must be white, not black. And Boruto says, isn't that a mix between the Uzumaki or something? Could be, but that's not your Byakugan. If it was, you would have channeled chakra and already have the Byakugan. Actually, do you even have it? Boruto says, I don't think so. Well, instead of going to school, screw school and just go to the forest. Boruto says, but my mother would kill me. Who cares? Let's go. Boruto goes out of his window and goes towards the forest to actually see if he actually has it. So instead of actually going towards his, grandfather and all that, he trains and seeing if he has the Byakugan. He found out he did have the Byakugan. He just put a lot of chakra into it, and it's a Byakugan. Boruto says, interesting. He decides to, channel to see if he can channel nature chakra into his Byakugan. His Byakugan changes. Now, what nature chakra he's channeling is basically the sun. He's actually channeling the sun's nature chakra and all that. Well, I've been noticing this. Everyone else notices this, even Leon, the lion and all that. He says he's doing it. Well, even noticing it. And this is what he kind of what Boruto channeled his eye to. He channels his Byakugan to go into a sun pattern that is goals. And Boruto, well, he decided to check with his mirror he had on him. And he noticed that he channeled into a sun pattern Byakugan. So he decides to try the Gentle Fist, but he doesn't really know the Gentle Fist that much. Because the only person that knows it and all that is Hirari or whatever. Because she was trained by her grandfather more because she has the Byakugan. But Boruto does not. And so with that happening, Boruto cannot use the Gentle Fist that much. But Boruto knows some Gentle Fist styles and all that. So when he's using chakra to push into a tree, he actually sees that he's burning it. The lion comments saying, it looks like this is a new dojutsu. You channel sun chakra into it. We're gonna call it the Sun Byakugan. The Golden Sun Byakugan. Okay? It looks like instead of using normal chakra, you're using, the sun chakra. Solar sun. Ooh, I know what to call this. The solar gentle. Or the solar fist. Boruto says solar fist. That's interesting. Let's do it. So Boruto sort of combines it with Gentle Fist and the fire, sort of orange, reddish, yellowish chakra that he has, that he has on his fist and all that. Smash into a tree and saying, Since I have the Byakugan, do you think I should show it to my uncle and all that? Yeah, just don't do the sun one. Please. I said, fine, whatever, you can do it. Boruto's like, okay, time to go back to my house and then scream out the next day about I have the Byakugan. So, of course, it's a Saturday and Sunday. I meant to mention that there's no school, but yeah. So the next day is a Sunday or whatever, and there's no school. So Boruto screams out, I have the Byakugan! Everyone says, you do. Now, Boruto doesn't do that whole hero, ninja, whatever actor bullshit. He doesn't care about that. Instead, he just looks at with them and says, I have the Byakugan. Boruto says, Hinata says, go bring him to his father and all that. And Naruto says, okay. Because he's not sure about Boruto having the Byakugan. Hirari is a special case, but yeah. So what Hiyashi says, okay, you want to know if you have the Byakugan. I will show you. And of course, Hanabi, what's it called? Her name is Hanabi. Yeah, I know why I was struggling with her name. Hanabi just says, don't worry, father, I'll do this. Bring it on, nephew. And Boruto says, okay. So he's channeling chakra towards his eye, and he doesn't know why he can't use his other Byakugan with his, well, he sort of can. He channels his, Byakugan in both his eyes. His pure eye can only be activated in a special event, so that's why I'm not due for it. But he just channels chakra into his eyes, and, well, there's the Byakugan. And everyone is shocked. There's the Byakugan. And Hanabi was like, you finally got it! I'm so happy for you. And Boruto says, I know, right? I'm amazing. And of course, Hanabi says, you gotta still show me if you know the gentle fist, though. Hiyashi says, I'm so proud of my grandsons, my grandson and my granddaughter. I can't believe they are actually able to use the Byakugan. Hinari is amazed. Now Boruto, he says, okay, Hanabi, I got this. I don't know much about the gentle fist, so I created my own kind of fist style. And can I use that assist? And of course, Hanabi says, sure, why not? And of course, he actually says, I really didn't teach him much in the gentle fist. I gotta teach him more. So Boruto, he closes his eyes and reopens them, and of course, it's the golden solar Byakugan. Now, of course, Hanabi was like, what the? Hiyashi says, what the? Naruto widens his eyes, and Hinari says, that's so beautiful, I like that. Go, big brother. Now, Boruto's like whisker marks changes from, well, black to a yellowish orange color. His hair sort of goes into an orange yellowish color. Think of it like Escanor when he goes into that sun mode. Yeah. Boruto's hair looks like it's burning and all that. But mostly it kind of grew longer to kind of show like a line. And Boruto said, let's do this, sis. And Hanabi says, go ahead. Show me what you got. Boruto says, solar fist. What's it called? Hanabi said, solar fist. Of course, there's orange chakra on him. And attacks what's called Hanabi. Hanabi dodges. She tries to dodge and all that because she doesn't know what these attacks will actually do to her. And of course, she decides to use rotation. And Boruto says, ultimate divine style. Solar fist. The sun style. Which he kind of put his hand around like a circle. Think of it like, okay. His two fingers, he makes a circle. It looks like he makes a circle. And then he kind of just says, sun style, divine fist. Not divine fist. Divine attack. Of course, his like hand turns into an orange chakra kind of color and all that. Heats his actually remnants off his like attack. Of course, Hanabi using rotation. Boruto clashes with it. And of course, the attack is actually going through it. the what's it called, rotation is breaking, crackling. Hanabi is shocked. Hiyashi's like, huh? Naruto's like, ah. Not Naruto. Naruto's like, huh? Hanabi goes, go, big brother! And of course, Boruto goes, he breaks through it and hits Hanabi right in the arm. And Hanabi's arm just kind of hurts a little bit because, like, you get hit by a mini sun attack. Of course, it breaks through it, and also the chakra point kind of gets burnt a little bit, and your arm also gets burnt. Hanabi goes, ah, that hurts. Ah, I see why that's your final attack. It broke through my rotation, and of course, this is where Hiyashi says, I knew it. He is a prodigy. Someone just like him. Neji. If my what's called grandson is that strong, then yes, he is definitely a prodigy like what's called Neji. Now, Boruto is amazed. What's called? This is where Hiyashi says, Boruto, why is your eyes a golden yellowish kind of sun style? Boruto says, cause I'm absorbing like nature chakra from the sun. Hiyashi says, what? Hanabi just says, oh, so, Boruto, he is, well, what was I again? So yeah, Boruto was talking about that, yes, that he has control, well, sun chakra from the sun. And Hiyashi was impressed, and Boruto said, nature chakra? But I haven't even teach you that yet. Boruto said, well, I don't know, I can always absorb sun chakra. The longest point I have actually seen it. So yeah, I never mentioned it because it was too much of a drag for you to even learn that. Because you're always way too busy, father. So I guess I never decided to tell you anything. And Naruto decides to kind of flinch in that. He was like, but you still gotta tell me that. He actually glares at Naruto and says, wait a minute. What the fuck did you do to Hinata in your first honeymoon? I swear to God, if you used damn Sage Moon, that's why Boruto wasn't able to actually be able to unlock his Byakugan way earlier. I swear to God, Naruto, I will murder you right now, you stupid brat. Naruto flinches at that and says, I didn't do anything though. God, don't kill me. Boruto just says, it's okay, grandfather. At least I have a stronger dojutsu than normal. It does have, well, I have to stand in like in the middle of the sun to gain more of it to actually be able to boost my power. Maybe I can do it at night. Maybe I can absorb the moon chakra. That might actually be cool. A dojutsu, but instead of being gold, it's silver. I wonder if that's a thing. Well, time to go to sleep early. Wait until the moon time. And of course, Hiyashi's still glaring at Naruto. Naruto says, well, at least he has that. Hiyashi says, I don't care, Naruto. I swear to God, that was the reason I should have never let you marry my daughter. I should have fucking killed you at the sight I seen you. And Naruto said, come on, father-in-law, it's fine. Hanabi said, father, I need a little patch here. The fact that Boruto has a move like that is very powerful. Now, Hiyashi says, he does call in some like members and all that to bring what's called Hanabi to the hospital and all that. Hiyashi says, I'm not done talking with you, Naruto. Get over here. Now, what's it called? Boruto is kind of around the Hyuga compound because there is still a lot of Hyugas and all that. So there is still a lot of like Hyuga members in the Hyuga compound. But Boruto's just walking around. People are just looking at him, noticing that this is, well, Hiyashi's grandson, Boruto Uzumaki, or Boruto Hyuga, whatever you like to call him. Boruto kind of bumps into a person and says, oh, I'm sorry about that. This person has brown hair and sort of pale blue eyes. And she says, it's fine. Her sister that's next to her just says, hey, watch out, you blonde hair bastard with whisker marks. So her sister was black hair and pale eyes. And the brown hair says, no, it's fine, sis. You must be Boruto Uzumaki. Why are you here anyway? Boruto says, well, I'm just looking around. And of course, the sister that was rude to Boruto says, you're not even a Hyuga. You don't even have your Byakugan. Boruto says, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm just wasting time so it becomes dark. I need for it to become dark. Or night, at least. Where the moon is shining or something. And of course, the brown hair said, why? Boruto says, for a reason. For you never to know, and for me to always have. Where the black hair says, you bastard. Now, of course, these two girls are from they are in the academy. They're just in another classroom. And they just are, the same age as Boruto. And Boruto says, whatever, I'm going. I'm sorry about hitting you in the head or anything. And the brown hair said, it's nothing taken. The black hair, it's all taken, you bastard. And of course, Boruto says, yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Boruto is just walking. And of course, the black hair decides to attack him using the gentle fist. Even though she's not very good at it, except for like her brown hair sister is better at it. They do have the Byakugan enough. She activates and rushes at Boruto. Boruto dodges it and easily kicks her in the stomach. Just like kicks her away. Of course, she's like, you bastard. Boruto says, you're too damn slow. Be faster. Put chakra in your legs if you have to be faster. And she says, if that's what you want, I'll be faster. Of course, she runs at him and tries to hit him again. Boruto easily dodges and, kicks her into the stomach again. She's like, you little bastard. Boruto says, first of all, we're the same age, we're the same height and height. Calm the fuck down. You are not better than me. She says, even if I'm not, at least I have the dojutsu of the Hyuga. Boruto says, so do I. What's your point? She says, you're an Uzumaki, you can't have it. Boruto already shows her. And guess what? I'm a better practicer and what's called the gentle fist than you are. But you barely been training it. Sure, I don't train at all in it, but that's okay. Of course, she rushes in again, and Boruto, instead of using chakra in like his hands or anything, he uses chakra into his feet and hit her in the freaking stomach. Of course, hitting a chakra point, and she's coughing blood. He's just, bastard. That's not even in the gentle fist. Boruto says, I know it's not in the gentle fist, but no one's suspecting me for me to actually kick you using the gentle fist. Chakra in my legs. No shit, dumbass. Be a ninja and be unsuspected, you freaking moron. And she says, what you just said? Boruto says, whatever. Blah, 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 I don't care. She rushes at him again. Boruto just dodges it. Kind of putting a little bit of more sun chakra. Because he still has a lot of sun chakra kind of built up in him when he was fighting against Hanabi. And it didn't expel anything. So of course, he kind of just activated his golden sun Byakugan. And just uses instead of using air palm or anything, he uses sun palm and just hit her in the back of like the spine, just making her go down to the ground. She does feel like heat on her like back and does burn her shirt of her back. Boruto says, are you done? She says, not even yet. She looks up and sees Boruto's golden sun eyes. And of course she says, that's not to be a Byakugan. What is that? Boruto says, I'm a prodigy. I am not telling you jack shit. Because I know you won't be able to have these eyes unless you go outside and absorb the sun chakra. She says, the sun doesn't give out chakra. No, nature chakra, I meant to say. This is bullshit. Your father is able to use nature chakra. Yeah, but he uses the toads. to collect nature chakra. My eyes are able to collect sun nature chakra, solar, solar chakra. Mostly if you want to be very precise in how to say it. And of course, she says, I still don't care if you have the goddamn the Renegon or whatever. And Boruto says, Actually, wait, let me just put a lot of chakra in my eyes to see if I have the Renegon. She says, I'm fucking joking. And Boruto says, I'm joking also. I definitely don't even have the Renegon. I wish. It'd be way easier just to say All Might push and throw you out of the way. Then again, can I? Never mind. Whatever. I'm not gonna attack you. And she says, wait, what? I'ma fucking do this. So he puts Sun Chakra into her feet again and fucking hit her into the stomach, kicking her up into the air and of course, well, out of the roof and back to the ground. Boruto turns off his eyes and says, come back when you actually know the Hyuga stance. And of course she goes, you bastard! So I should mention who these two are. So they are sort of not related to Boruto that much, but they're sort of related because they're in the Hyuga clan and all that. So one is named Zanyarananda and the other one is Sana. So Sana is the nice brown hair with pale blue eyes, and the other one is the mean one is black hair, pale eyes, who just got easily beat by Boruto. Boruto barely even using any of his powerful attacks. Mostly just kicking her into the stomach pretty easily, dodging and all that. Now, of course, Boruto is saying, so wait, can I combine? In his mindscape, he's speaking to his mindscape. He says, so wait, can I combine any of your other chakra natures? Leon said, I don't know. Then he looks at Levi and said, can I combine any of yours? Levi says, I have no clue. We never tested this out on a dojutsu user. But that's interesting. At least you know that you have something like that. And Boruto says, yeah, it's very interesting. Now, Boruto goes to a Hyuga, storage and all that. And he sees... So yeah, Naruto was just talking to Levi and the others. And they haven't actually knew how to do that. So yeah, they probably can do it with their own nature chakras and all that. So yeah, every summoning creature does have their own nature chakra type and all that. How to absorb their nature chakra into different abilities and all that to get different abilities. So yeah, how the toads So the toads, for people like Naruto, has their eyes go into a toad and all that, to golden toad and all that. Yeah, Boruto is gonna have different things from different powers, from going to Sage modes and different abilities. So yeah, Boruto decides to wait for the night, and he waits for it, and of course it becomes night, and Boruto's now going to go see if he can do it out of the Hyuga compound. He's right now in the forest. And he's right now in the forest just looking at the moon and absorbing the moon chakra. He can actually do it. Leon did tell him about it. So of course his eyes, instead of being a pale white color of the Byakugan, it's a silver color. It's the opposite of the golden one, sun. But instead of having a sun pattern and all that, it's sort of a crest of the moon, and the other one having just a full moon, sort of like that. So yeah, Boruto's interested with his eyes. He's like, yeah, this is actually looking cool. So they said, yeah, I guess, yeah. Now, Boruto, before he actually left the Hyuga compound, he went into a Hyuga storage and all that, and found a necklace that kind of showed a yin and yang symbol and all that. Boruto decided to wear it later. He has it in his pocket. He will return it back, but he wanted to wear it for a little bit because yeah, he has his Byakugan and all that. So when Boruto had his like eyes activated and all that, Boruto was right now just looking around and saw a Anbu. An Anbu right now fighting against three, well, seems like three A-ranked ninjas. Now, when these three A-ranked ninjas were attacking, well not attacking this Anbu, the Anbu was attacking them. The three ninjas managed to hurt the Anbu, and the Anbu kind of yelled a little bit. And the A-ranked ninjas kind of had, well, something that Boruto noticed with his eyes. Something glowing red. And the Anbu says, "You're not getting away from that. That's an artifact for the museum." Boruto says, "Interesting. Whatever." He gets in there and starts, well, about to fight he gets in front of the Anbu, and the Anbu says, "Are you okay?" And the Anbu says, You're the Hokage's son." And the other A-rank ninja says, "Oh, the Hokage's son, you say?" Sarada came out of nowhere and says, "Boruto." Boruto says, "Sarada, go take the Anbu and go get to your mother and warn about, tell father about this. Or not father, tell the seventh Hokage about this. That old man got to get over here and actually help." And Sarada says, "But I can't just leave you here." Boruto says, "Go!" He activated his Byakugan and showing his glory of his Byakugan. Not his moon Byakugan, but just the Byakugan. And glaring at Sarada. Sarada says, "That's the Byakugan. Fine. But just be careful, Boruto." Boruto says, "My middle name isn't careful, but okay." Sarada rolls her eyes and takes the Anbu. The Anbu says, "No, I can't. Let the son." Sarada just says, "Stop squirming around," knocks him out and all that, and takes him. Now, of course, this is where the three A-rank ninjas are just kind of laughing. They're like, "You really think a kid like you can stop us? We will take those eyes of yours and also take the Uzumaki blood. You know what? Take you entirely and actually sell you. You be cast as a good fortune, blah blah blah." Boruto said, "You think I will be let go? Well, go with you guys? Yeah, right." Boruto, he summons out his sword, the Black Panther sword. His eyes change. Instead of having the Byakugan, they're slick. They're green slick, just like this Black Panther. Or is it yellow? I've been saying green, but it's yellow, green, yellow, whatever. Greenish yellow. Boruto, he right now just hides in the dark now, running around. Of course, they're like, "We can still sense him, right?" The others were like, "No, we can't. Where is he?" Of course, I said, "Well, split up. He can't run away farther from us. Besides, he's just a weak academy student. He can't do anything." And of course, when he said that, his head kind of rolled off his head. And there were the other two were shocked. They're like, "Sir, you okay?" Not Boruto was saying, "Take me on? Yeah, right." He already has his sword out of his sheath. The sword looks just like, how should I say, Ichigo's Bankai. That's how it looks like. And Boruto, he has sort of a darkness aura around him. A just weird darkness aura. Cause the Black Panther told him that you can absorb nature chakra. But not any nature chakra, darkness nature chakra. When it is night or there's darkness around, you can absorb that to actually increase your power. So Boruto has it, and he is just glaring at the two A-rank ninjas. The two A-rank ninjas are shocked, and they're saying, "You are no academy student. You are at least something scarier. Damn it, we gotta escape." "But what about him? We need him, right? We need more money, right?" The guy was getting greedy and all that, and before he can even do anything, the sword was already plunged to his heart, and just gets sliced open. Like Naruto pulls it out but slices him open. And of course the guy dies. And the guy says, "No, no, I won't lose. You're just an academy student, you can't do anything." Boruto kinda leaped towards him using the sword, but the guy blocked it with the kunai. But Boruto knew that was gonna happen. So he added chakra to his hands, making them have claws. Like his nails kinda sharpened to claws. Like a panther. And his hand just went through the guy's heart, plunging through the guy's heart and just ripping it. The guy was like, You can't be serious. Boruto says, why can't I be serious? You bastard. Yeah. Ah. Boruto. He already put the sword back, and the heart that he just having just beats, 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 beat. He crushes it. Boruto says, I wish I can just dye my hair in this blood so I can be red, just like my grandmother's. Boruto noticed one thing. The guy that was holding something red, he pulls the guy's arm, and of course Naruto and other Amos showed up. Sasuke shows up just in case Boruto must be hurt and all that. Sarada comes and they just see Naruto all bloody. The 3 Agron ninjas are dead. Boruto's darkness chakra cloak was gone, but Boruto did show his silver moon crested eyes, Byakugan. Of course, this is where Boruto says, so you can absorb it. A moon chakra then, I guess. But Boruto, why did you kill him? Boruto says, oh, don't worry about that, father. I don't really care. He kind of just moves the blood around his hair and all that, trying to dye it. And Naruto says, Boruto, what are you doing? Or Boruto says, I'm trying to dye my hair to red, but it won't work with this blood. I guess my hair won't go tight red. I'm so sad. I can't be like my grandmother. And Naruto says, how do you know about your grandmother? I knew it. You were hiding there away from me. Why? Naruto says, Boruto, why? How do you know about your grandmother? I don't care. I know about we are in Uzumaki. But why are you hiding that away from me? Huh? I'm a goddamn Uzumaki. I should know. This is my, what's it called? My learning and all that. Naruto says, whatever. Just give me the necklace that man has. Boruto says, this? Screw you. And Naruto says, what did you just said? I said, screw you. Hits him with a moon palm. Instead of an air palm or sun palm, hits him with a moon palm right in the stomach, knocking out Naruto, and says, he's just knocked out. He is fine. I just shut off his chakra. Now, all of you leave me alone. Bloodlust kind of just leaks off of him. All Amos are kind of scared of Boruto now, so they kind of pick up the 7 Hokage and kind of run away. Yeah, they just dip on Naruto. Why Naruto has that much bloodlust is because Leon is basically helping him. And also Levi. So, this is where Sarada just tries to go up to Boruto and says, Boruto, come on, let's go back home or something. Or go to your house and all that. Boruto says, screw off. I'm doing something. I'm going to learn about my heritage. I don't care if that old man is trying to stop me or whatever. The Uzumaki is one of what I want to learn. Not some stupid brat of some Uzumaki Namikaze. I don't care. Of course, he goes away and just walks away. Sarada tries to follow along to Boruto, but of course Sasuke stops her and just nods her head. Now, Boruto, he's right now in the forest. Of course, he doesn't wash up his hair from the blood and all that. He only wanted to do that so he can piss off his father more. But Boruto pulls out the yin and yang Hyuga necklace, put it on, and also the Uzumaki, and channel chakra to both of them. He doesn't know if the Hyuga has any secrets, but he thinks he doesn't. It doesn't. And he goes into his mindscape, seeing 2 females. Kushina Uzumaki and, well, a female with long, black and purplish hair. Kinda with the same Byakugan as, like, what Boruto's mother is. This is basically Hinata's mother. Now, it never mentioned of who Hinata's mother's name is, whatever, so I'm gonna just call her Hana. So, yeah. Hana just says, where am I? Wait, did Hinata already found out about her legacy and all that? I hope she never needs to worry about the bird cage. And Kushina says, Hana? Kushina, why are you here? Boruto says, who the hell are you two? Wait, Kushina, grandmother, and who are you? Kushina said, Naruto! Wait. Kushina just looks at Boruto for a second. Why are you so different, Naruto? You definitely did not have that whole hair and all that. You had it more spiky like your father. Boruto says, my name isn't Naruto, it's Boruto Uzumaki. Kushina said, grandson? Boruto says, yeah, that's why I call her grandmother. And of course, Kushina hugs the hell out of Boruto. Boruto's like, please, don't kill me. But I should mention one thing. Boruto's hair is slowly turning into red. And then Boruto said, who are you then? Kushina says, oh, this is Hana. Hana Hyuga. Boruto says, Hana Hyuga. Are you related to anyone? Hana Hyuga says, yeah, my husband Hiyashi Hyuga and my daughter Hinata Hyuga with my other daughter Hanabi Hyuga. And Boruto says, grandmother? And Hana says, grandmother? I'm not Kushina if you're mistaking me. No. Boruto says, you're basically my mother's mother. Hinata's my mother. And Hana realized, grandson is just crushing the hell out of Boruto. And Boruto's like, please don't kill me. God, for the love of God. Ugh. Boruto's hair is blonde, but now it just changes to a red and blue color. Just has highlights of red and blue around his hair. And also the size, well, in the sort of around his hair. Okay, it has highlights in red and blue, but also purple. For some reason, Boruto's hair changes, and it's confusing to him. Kushina said, huh. It seems that your Uzumaki blood has changed your hair. I did not know how much chakra of mine would actually change your hair. Hana said, I did not know my hair would, well, your hair will actually change from blonde to, well, blue of mine. Kushina says, you look great as a red hair. And of course, Boruto says, I'm red. Wait, I have blue hair. Now I have purple. I don't care. I like purple still. Yay. Kushina said, well, at least you like purple. Boruto says, well, grandmother, I found your, what's called, summoning creatures. And Kushina widened her eyes and said, wait, you met all 6 of them? Yeah. Tell me the animals, then. Dragon, Leviathan, Black Panther, White Tiger, a lion that can actually turn into either a moon lion or sun lion, and a phoenix. Kushina said, yeah, true. Yep, you have met them. Okay, then I guess you have what inherits the Uzumaki trait. Also, we're gonna ask for your great-grandfather as well. Other, what's called seals. I don't know what happened to him after the whole raid or anything with the Stone Village and Cloud Village. I have no clue. Boruto says, I'm so sad. But Kushina says, at least you have very 6 strong ones. Boruto says, yeah, I do. Kushina says, so how's your father doing? Boruto says, what father? I don't care about him. He neglected me or anything. Kushina says, what do you mean? Are you saying Naruto's neglecting you? And Boruto kind of just nods his head sadly. And Kushina had this bloodlust and just beating the fuck out of her son, making him spend more time with her not her family, his family. And then she said, at least does he became Hokage? And Boruto says, that's why he's neglecting me, because he is just protecting the village, blah, blah, blah. He's too busy to, have birthdays with me and my sister, Hinari. And of course, Kushina says, you have a sister? Yeah, she's just younger than me. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of your father if he's gonna be neglecting your family. So, of course, Kushina then tells him a lot about things to make Well, Naruto shiver in fear. Boruto's listening. So, what's it called? Kushina tells him about if you lift up your hair or something into a very scary pose or anything, like a nine tails are kind of just going around you, but your hair is too short though. Wait until your hair is longer and then you scare the fuck out of your father. And also super strength and blah blah blah. Teaching him a lot of things, and Boruto's understanding all of it. But also his Uzumaki, what's it called? Chakra is also unlocked. Allowed with that because it was sort of locked, not really. It's because of his namikaze and other things kind of blocking it. So yeah. So he has the Uzumaki chains. And Kushina said, "You have the Uzumaki chains, thank God." And of course, this is where Hana said, "Well, since I'm your grandmother, I'll be teaching you a lot of things." So of course, teach him about the whole spinning rotation, blah blah blah, the life, palm fist, and all that, and also a lot of other things. So yeah, Boruto's hair is now a bluish, purplish, and also reddish hair. So yeah. So Boruto was like, "Am I ever gonna be able to see you again, grandmother?" And Kushina said, "I mean, you can always Edo Tensei me, bring me back to life by using Edo Tensei. The Uzumaki had this, so yeah." And Boruto says, "How would I need to bring you back?" Just get a dead body or, I mean, dead body or a live body would be fine, I think so. I think you need an alive body. Probably an enemy soldier or whatever. Just put me back and, well, bring me to your world so I can beat the fuck out of your father." And Boruto nodded and just smiles. And of course, everything started fading away and Boruto wakes up and now it's the next day. This is where I'm actually going to leave it off. Have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato, potato. This is not the movie of the movie that I kind of mentioned on a community post. Instead, that's something else. But yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed.